Hello artists and musicians. Today it's going to be a more relaxed vlog. I'm not going to plan out what I'm going to say. I just would like to talk about my failures, and this might be a couple of minutes long, so sit down and have a cup of coffee with you. So I've been chasing this music dream for about 11 years, and more often than not you're going to have more failures than successes. And so, being able for me to share my failures hopefully will help you avoid those things, and if not, make it easier for you to move on from them. I think one of the biggest mistakes I've made is thinking that success in the music industry is instant, the overnight success. You have one song, you release it, boom, everything changes. And the fact is that actually doesn't happen. Even if you hear about these success stories like a Billie Eilish, like all of a sudden she was just on the spot, when the fact is she was developing early on, and they already had their community when they were starting out. And those things you don't really hear about, all you see is the surface value, but there's actually a lot to it behind the scenes. Know that it's gonna take a lot of patience and hard work for you to succeed. And another thing is being able to be more than the average, because at the end of the day, being a good musician and artist, it's easy, right? Anyone can be average. But if you want to stand out and you want to separate yourself from the pack, you have to be more than the average. And so you need to start working on yourself, working on your foundations, and trying to be the best you can be. And that's something that you have to do every day, just like a muscle. You have to strengthen it, Another thing is, I wish I was more... I'm naturally an introvert. Like, I get exhausted after meeting a couple of people, but obviously I can switch to an extrovert when I need to. If the situation requires it, I will switch. But I wish I was more of an extrovert. I wish I spoke to more people. I made more connections early on, and connecting to that, I wish I provided more value early on instead of just kind of taking from people. Something amazing happens when you just focus on helping someone out. It's like all of a sudden the universe starts to kind of reward you, and it starts to see that you're doing this for the right reasons, and it starts supporting you. Another big thing is impatience. It's like, if I knew from the start it was going to take more than 10 years for me to actually start seeing results and achieving my music dream, I don't know if I would have carried on, And I think your love for music is going to be the root that holds you from quitting, And I've seen many people come and go, quit music. They've settled down with a family, or they've settled down with a 9-to-5, and I'm not judging those people. Whatever makes you happy, you chase that. And having the patience to know that it's going to take a while. There's many small steps that lead to that success, and if it takes a long time, will you still do it? Are you patient enough to go through the pain, time, the effort, the hard work, and the sacrifices? You need to ask yourself those questions. And so for me now, it's like I'm just enjoying the journey, whether or not in the next 20-30 years I do achieve something in music, I don't know. But all I know is right now in this moment I'm happy, I'm doing music, and for me it's like success is actually the chase of it. It's the journey. It's this moment right here. I don't know if I'll be as happy as I am now when I actually do succeed and achieve my dreams in music, but I guess we'll find out. So patience is a big thing. And the final thing I want to talk about, something maybe a bit too taboo, is you're going to have to go out of your comfort zone. You're going to have the mindset of having a standard of expecting more for you than anyone else. I remember when I was really hustling from, I was producing a lot of tracks. I was sleeping maybe 5 hours a night. And my friend said, "Oh, you need to take care of yourself. You need to rest more. You need to take a break from music." And it's easy to fall into the trap of saying, yeah, you're right, I should probably take a break, rest, enjoy my life. But the thing is, part of becoming great and succeeding is kind of sacrificing these things like sleep, you know? And it's really about pushing yourself, because the fact is no one's going to push you. I mean, obviously I'm here to try and push you, but at the end of the day, you're the one who's going to decide whether you take action or not. So yeah, you're going to have to push yourself, and you're going to have to expect more from yourself than anybody else. Let me tell you a quick story of Michael Jordan. You know, when Tony Robbins asked him, you know, what's the secret? Is it like natural talent? Is it the team? Is it your coach? And Michael Jordan said, yes, it's true, I have a great coach, I have a great team, and I practice really hard. But the truth is, it's my standards. That's the secret to my success. It's me expecting more from myself than anybody else. And I think we all have a Michael Jordan in us. So this year, try and expect more from yourself. Raise your standards. That's it for today, folks. This is Jonathan Milanos of Soundprise. Check us out if you need a production platform who's going to inspire, support, and develop you as an artist or a musician. Please like the video, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Peace and love, always.